Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy in the streets with Keys, man. We are back with another live. This is gonna be a quick one. I gotta take my fucking ass back to work. So I know I've been running back and forth to work every day, damn near. Hey, y'all got 8 hours overtime, I'm taking it. 6 hours, 12 hours, 11 hours, whatever you got, I'm taking it. So it's a quick live, but I wanted to go live because I will not be back for I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so I won't be back until Wednesday at the earliest. So wanted to go live. Didn't want to make sure shit, our side of the space has something to watch in between that time. So shout out to y'all, hit the like button, and yeah, it's all good, man. What's up? I see T Will in the building. Shout out to T Will, man. Yo, what up, T Will? What up? Amari with the links, man. Appreciate you. What up, Amari? How you feel, my boy? Amari, we need to have a little meeting too, man. We gotta chop it up, what we can do new and all the other stuff like that. So salute. What up, my boy Mike? Dope Money. What up? We in the building early. Adventures OD. What up, Joe? What up? Sean, what's up? And towards the middle of the show, I'll probably get all my stuff in the bag, and I might be mobile for the rest of the live. That way I can get to work at a decent time or whatever, just in case we some traffic out there, because I know they got Usher tonight. I just want to get your attention. Yeah, so I might get stuck in a little bit of that traffic on the way because people, Usher's in town. We on bullshit or what? What up, Reem? Shit. I don't know. We might be on bullshit. We might, you know what I mean? What you want to do? You want to talk some shit about some people? What you want to do? I'm down for whatever. But nah, we probably just chilling. We chilling right now. Barks, what up? What up, my boy Barks? Passport privilege. What's up, my guy? How you feel? Please don't send me to the upper room. Shout out to Mr. D Hustle. Now, yo, this is a misnomer in this space that we just send everybody to the upper room. We block everybody. That's not true. If you come over here, sit down, act like you got some goddamn sense, we're not going to block you. I'm not saying you can't even have contrary points over here. You can. But it's when people, put a bunch of shit in a chat, spam back. Like, we saw the message, bro. You ain't got to say it 4 times. We get it. The joke didn't land the first time, the second time, the 4th time. Relax. But you can have counterpoints, and yeah, we ain't gonna block you. Just chill. You know what I mean? Me and Banks talk about this all the time. That Rello NYC type people in the space made everybody, I guess, comfortable with what they thought. Like, you could just troll the shit out of. You know what I mean? We want to keep the show going. You know what I mean? All that 25 comments in a row just bullshit. And it's like, nah, go over there with that. This ain't that chat. This is a different type of space. So. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Mike Will. I think it's time for you to leave the space. Hey, Mike Will, shut your ass up. Hey, I got love for you, and I appreciate the donations, but you gotta shut your ass up. I think it's time to leave this space, bro. I'm 31, and y'all niggas have to be the weakest bunch of men I've ever seen. How y'all sending homeless people overseas to be homeless and cry about women? Listen, Mike, that ain't our doing. Our side, I haven't sent a donation to Rello in quite some goddamn time. But you can't blame us for all, because Mike Will, I done seen you super chatting in some of these spaces too. I done seen you donate. You donated $400 to NYC. So everybody got to take a little bit of accountability for effing this space up, for a lack of better words. Everybody done effed this space up somehow. I guarantee if we had a history of donations, all of us would be accountable for 1 or 2 of these idiots in the space. Guaranteed. So yeah, we all send us all to jail. Put us all in bookings. We going down for the travel space Rico because we all help mess this thing up for sure. You talking CEO's friend, dog? How am I younger than y'all? Y'all doing better than y'all? What the fuck are y'all doing y'all lives? Mike Will. 2 things too. I see you talking some shit today. I guess you on one today. 2 types of people in life, man, and congratulations on your success. But 2 types of people in life, those that are humble and those that are about to be. Because Motherfuckers, if you ain't humble about it, even about your success, you're gonna have some ups and downs. I promise you. Whether it's financially, health wise, God will find a way to. Oh, you think you got it all together? All right, cool. Let me take both of your legs off. Like, damn. Oh, God, you could have told me another way. You could have told me another way. But shout out to you though. I'll say this: the travel space doesn't represent all black men that travel abroad. Personally, I'm more like Sly's life when I travel. I do like Keith because he's a funny dude. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, everybody got somebody who they identify with. And I got my times when I could be like more like Sly's life. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, I'm chill. You know what I mean? It sucks because the people don't like me to be chill either. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I can have my times when I just want to be quiet, just chill. You know what I mean? I don't make for a good show. They rather me get this motherfucking belt out. I gotta get a new belt. If we're gonna do belt to ass lives, we gotta get a new belt. What kind of cheap ass belt is this? What kind of belt is this? Because this shit made in India. That's why this motherfucker raggedy as hell. Made it. Where did I get this belt from? It must have been like a wedding or some shit like that. I needed a belt real fast or some shit like that. My boy Big Euro, man. How you feeling, Euro? What's up? Y'all here talking shit. Live ain't even started. Hardest working fire chief in the space. Shout out to my boy Toad. K9, yeah. Hey, Keys, we don't believe you need more people. 306,000 subs. Show me your YouTube. Man. I don't know what's going on. Western Union Poppy, man. Please blow the dust off your plaques because I don't remember it going like that, man. There's a lot of people in the space that want to go at me at year 5. You know what I mean? Year 5. Like, bro. I don't know. I don't even want to get into it. I don't even want to go back into that. But as my boy Banks said, man, where y'all been that he ain't been? You know what I mean? Mama was like, you ain't even go that many places this year. I'm like, bro, I did all that already. Like, they want you to go all the same places every year to prove that you're a traveler. But it's like, I don't think so. Dan, they deleting comments in here now, just mentioning things. How is your homeless man? How is a homeless man who can't afford to eat telling his subs I'm putting $2,000 of my own money up? Y'all believe this shit, man? It's dumb. Black, I'm embarrassed. Hey, man, that ain't got nothing to do with us, man. That ain't got nothing to do with us. You are seeing what I'm doing. I am going live and then going to work. I don't know what everybody got on their own finance. Sure. I do fundraising too. And we appreciate it. We appreciate it for sure. But y'all seeing the work. And we try to take good accountability for what we doing when we on these trips too. So anyway. Maybe he's never broke. He just scamming. He broke yesterday. He said he had a job and slipped up today. It's hard to do trips with no job. I skipped my afternoon workout for this, Keys. I'm expecting big things. NYC took your advice and he got a title. Let's get on this motherfucker right here, man. Let's get on this motherfucker right here. You know what? Travel space. We're gonna start it just like this. We can talk about anything else when I get yeah, hold on 1 second. And I see the future. He had a little joke. Unfortunately, he too illiterate to even get the joke off. The joke would have been funny if he could have got it off properly. Hold on. Let's see if we can find it. Is it right here? Oh, let's see. Well, I didn't have enough money to create it myself. Yeah, you see? Yeah, go ahead, check it out. Hold on, let's pull this up real quick. Yeah, you see? Yeah, go ahead, check it out. Check it out, y'all. We're at the pharmacy right now. Real quick. We're at the pharmacy. Give me 1 second. Right? Oh, no, not me. For my friend.
My friend, yeah. You gonna check? Okay, go ahead, check. Check it out. Ozempic.
He said he need Ozempic for his friend that just left Kenya. That NYC was running around looking for Ozempic for me in Thailand. But he couldn't even pronounce it right. Ozempic? What the fuck? Yo, you messed the joke up, man. God damn. Honey discussion now put the rest. Do not feed into the emotional rants. He had his chance to back up his tough talk. Did nothing when it mattered. Yeah, I think, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't have like I never really had an underlying thing, even though he thought I did. So it's like now we arguing over nothing. You know what I mean? Like, go, man. Go do your thing. I'm doing my thing, and it just is what it is. We arguing over nothing, and both of us looking dumb as hell, just arguing for the sake of arguing. I don't care that much. Like, man, just go get the trips lit. I'm gonna try to get my trips lit. Everybody else go try to get their trips lit, and let's see what we can do for the travel space. It just is what it is.
You know Tigers? Oh my gosh, you know Tigers? Oh man, this is crazy. Okay.
So NYC walked around. NYC walked around and looking for tigers because I said, "Where are the tigers at? Where the tigers at?" We seen him in Thailand since April. It is now April, May, June, July, about to be August, 4 months, and he has not even attempted to go see the Tiger Park. And that's one of the first things people asked about. So instead of going to the Tiger Park, he walked around asking people, do they know where tigers are? And then when it was time for Fundy time, I saw.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Trapped in Thailand. He need $800. Oh, shit. He privated the motherfucker, but, you know, we got a little screen grab of it, man. We got a little screen grab of it. Peter, dust on your blacks. Hey, Peter, dust on your blacks. I don't remember it going like that. So he went live with a tiger in his background. Instead of going out there to really show the content, I be trying to help, man. Trying to point him in the right direction. God damn, we got to get some content. I went outside with 20 views each. Funny. Damn, man. Damn. Go outside and really show the content, man. Mr. B Smooth, T Will, working the night shift, Mr. Kids Euro, salute. Shout out to my boy Banks. What up? Big fella, have you ever said fire department, bro? I've been a firefighter for 20 years. I'm coming to, knock on wood, it's coming to a close soon. Retirement, that'll be great. But yeah, that's what I do, and that's what I've been doing for 20 years. I know aesthetically and physically it doesn't look like that I could be a firefighter. Nobody believes that shit too. That's what's funny about it. You know what I mean? Pop called me one day, fucking fire just ended, house all burnt up. Like, I turned the camera on, like, bro, like, because I know it's a lot of cappers in the space. They just you can't believe nothing. So you must have motivated people because some of them went outside. Hey, listen, go outside. Yeah. I mean, hopefully that did it. Social had a girl on the live. Like, NYC showed us a tiger, even though it's a fake tiger. So he said your boy Rello down bad. What's going on? Salute. I apologize in advance. JM8 Key, what up? D Perm, what up? Spirit closed, so Keith's got cheap flights out of here now. Hell nah. Spirit closed That done messed the whole landscape of this shit up. It done messed the whole landscape of it. I was talking about CTG, and I'm like, I don't even know like what the flight's doing right now. Obviously, I've said I have no desire to go to Colombia again. No time soon. But shit, Spirit was the way I got to Colombia easy. You know what I mean? A little layover in Fort Lauderdale. Shit, on the CTG about $300-$400. Great, but now I don't know. I can't pay top dollar for Colombia right now. I just can't. Marcus, what up, Marcus? Not me. Never sent them shit. Ventures OD, we got to check your history, brother. Spirit shutdown still hurts. It does. Any money donated to MSC is a sunken cost, dead money, dead cap. Salute, Keys. We need you overseas. Fire. Hey, travel lover. Travel lover. I want to go overseas too, brother. Overseas. I want to go overseas. I do. Hey, Mike Will, you only 31, bro. You can get into the fire department. I can get you I can show you what to do, especially if you prior military. I can show you what to do, bro. You can get in easily. I can show you what to do, brother. I mean that. Shit, I might hire you. Talking all that shit. My foot gonna be in your ass though, I tell you that. But nah, yeah, we need you overseas. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. July 23rd, we probably loading up another fundy, man. I ain't gonna lie. This might be the last one of the year though. At least. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. One last one. Mombasa Marquise is coming out. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So whatever, travel lover, whatever. Shout out to Ray. Ray sent the donation yesterday after I said that I was going back to Kenya, most likely. I haven't decided all the way yet. I'm just talking some shit right now, but that would be it if we decide to do it. Mombasa Marquise. I'm going out to Mombasa, most likely. Going back to Nairobi part 2. Still trying to etch out the details. I ain't gonna lie. Still trying to etch out the details. If I wanted to do that, if and when, bunch of people from our ecosystem of the street team planning on being out there too. So I think that could be dope in itself too. So we'll see. But stand by. So when you say you need y'all seeds, man, send you a little $20 and we going out there, man. We rolling. That Walmart belt not gonna cut it. Yeah, JCPenney flea market. That Walmart belt getting the job done. Belt to ass. Shame. Shout out to Shane. What up? Yeah, I've been drinking. My wife convinced me to drink with her goddamn fine sister visiting. Hey, don't hit the sister. Don't hit the sister, man. Don't hit the sister. All right, you might want to delete that. Keith would say the space is the worst you've seen in the last 5 years. Yeah, probably. I would say it's probably the worst in the last 5 years. Yeah. I think we I would say that it's probably the worst in 5 years, mainly because we lost people and did not get people back. And I think each character in the space adds a little bit of whatever. Because, like I said, I was talking to Banks yesterday, and he was talking about how people don't really jump on each other's panels and stuff like that. And I'm like, it ain't really no panels to jump on. It's like, don't nobody really be live. It might be like 3 people that go live, 3 or 4 people that go live consistently, and you might hate 2 of them. You know what I mean? Or they might hate you. It's like, okay, they hate them. They ain't talking to them. They don't work with them. So it's like, where you going to go? That's one. And then 2 is like, you get YouTubers that quit, and then you don't get the equal amount of YouTubers back in. If I want to watch an IRL stream right now or an IRL trip, I have no options right now. None. No options. Hey, YouTube, who is on an IRL trip right now? Nobody. Who was on the IRL trip last week? Nobody. Who was on the IRL trip? Well, last month was me and Pop, but before that, who was on the IRL trip? May. Nobody. Like, if you want to watch videos, you got plenty of them. Shout out to Lord, Don, all the people that's putting out videos consistently. Shout out to them. But for the other section, the IRL section, you know what I mean? It's really trying to conjure, not just really turn the camera on, but really trying to go through the whole trip. There ain't no options right now. So I would say it's bad. It's bad. About the slimming pill. Slimming pill. What the hell? Slimming pill. I missed that. Oh, you talking about those? Yeah. Rello said he won't stay in no hostel. Said ain't on no broke shit. But do you call a grown man online begging to go to Brazil? Yo, you gonna have to make some sacrifices when it comes to travel shit. I'm trying to cope with those sacrifices as we speak. Yeah. You got to make some sacrifices. He gonna have to make some sacrifices. I saw I saw the Fundy was a little bit of struggle. We all gonna have to, you know what I mean? We all gonna have to, figure it out. The flight I want to take back to Kenya is 21:30. The exact flight that I took about a month ago is now 21:30. That is ridiculous. 21:30. No way. This is how I did. And when I see the hood crackhead that be fucking the other crackheads and think he him, why is he shooting at you? Because I said he need to show us some tigers. That was it. Yeah. Dude was really special ed. Go easy on CEO. You know that he's a different type of sandwich. To the canine. None told him, hey, we need a trip from him too. It's time to close the trial. All he does is have emotional breakdowns. You got a pity future, a failed joke, reminding people he stole their money. Dude is the worst, hands down in the space. Oh, man, niggas doing front seat fundies now, man. Shout out to RC. Keisha can't retire on you. This fool sat in lanes there, ran him down for that. He too damn lazy. Support your local flight attendant. He doesn't even try. Just a tiger in the background. What's good, Keys? Good looking out for the information early. Yo, anytime somebody hit me up, I try to give them the information where I can. Somebody hit me up randomly about Panama. Here go to Airbnb I'm staying at. Miz hit me up earlier. I try to. Like I said, sometimes the messages go to that little other inbox. I don't know why it does that, but at least send me a follow so I can try to follow you back so it don't do that. And then that way you can, like I say, I don't really do the consultation thing no more. I used to. I had to stop because I realized people just wanted to talk to me about some freaky shit, and I'm like, nah, man. Somebody asked me how big my dick was, and I was like, all right, that's too many. That's too much in the consultation space. So I'd rather just, hey, man, let me tell you what you need, and then I'm getting the hell off the phone, man. But shout out to Miz, man. So Keith, are you selling your car and packing everything up soon? Moving to Nairobi? I don't know, man. I don't know, Molly. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Right now, I don't have much. I don't really have much reason. I don't want to say much reason to stay because that sounds kind of morbid. Like my mom's still here. But shit. I'm single. So, I could, but at the same time, it's like, I would say I need another, third time's a charm. I need another Nairobi visit before I jump the shit. But I am going to go look at some places. Me and Paul was talking about some property shit, how much they was actually, shout out to Paul, he got some information, his little GFEs. He was talking about how much they actually paying the rent and why renting probably might be my better option before I just jump out the window and buy. If I buy, like I said, $69,000 for a 1-bedroom, you jump that up about 80 something for a 2-bedroom. If I rent, I probably could find something around $1,000 a month range. If I decide to do like a short-term rental, like back and forth, if I want to stay a little bit a long time. But I ain't gonna lie, YouTubers kind of scare me because, like, I think I know what I would do. But also, I'm like, how come every time somebody go and they be an expat, they say the same thing? Like, everybody can't be wrong, but I do feel like I could do something different because everybody like, man, you live here, it's different. You know what I mean? Sen said the same thing. Intuition saying the same thing. Like, so I'm like, what if and then I'm seeing how they messing with Austin in Nairobi. They kicked him out of Gecko Cafe, which I went there. Them little samosas is banging, little like egg roll thing. I'm like, damn, Austin really ain't wilding out like that. I'm gonna be out there GFEing, love bombing, dating. They might really get my ass up out of there if I live there like 6 months, 8 months. I don't know. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna visit this next time and then I'll make a decision from there. Because I don't even know if you want to do YouTube. Is it smart enough to really lock yourself into a place? Hold on. What the fuck? Won't let me text. All right, shit ain't letting me text. Why try when people still pay for him to travel no matter what? Yeah, I mean, yo. Rob was just saying that no matter what you do, no matter what anybody does, people are still going to send whatever. So it don't matter if I don't fundraise, motherfuckers still gonna fundraise. If I do, they still, you know what I mean? They don't do no activity, they still gonna fundraise. They do activity, like motherfuckers is getting like the more you support bad behavior, the more the bad behavior gonna continue. And I think that's what the space don't really realize. And I'm not saying don't support, but just know that the reason why you're getting some of the shit is because you're not correcting the bad behavior. Social had a girl in the car. Yeah. Keith, I'm about to set my house on fire and call you. That sounds gay. Funny thing about the military, I wanted to be a firefighter going to openings. Tell Future that don't count because it was a paper tiger. It's too late. I make 25 a month just at the job. That dream gone now. I feel you. Okay. Hey, shit. If you make a 25 a month, you are better than 99% of the world, let alone the travel space. But so, yeah. Keys to Future. Another fundy. Shut your ass up. And make sure you donate too, Derek. Heard a knock at the door, but Raising Canaan got me scared to open the door. What the hell? I want to see you in South Africa. I want to see myself in South Africa too. I want to see myself in Cape Town. That's something I'm going to have to really, really buckle down and save for. And I'm definitely going to wait till they finish doing whatever they're doing right now because I ain't got time to be getting hit in the head with a rock. You know what I mean? Now I'm going to be IRL streaming in their country that they saying they want basically foreigners out of there. They whipping they beating people who are South African by accident. Nah, I ain't going to be, oh, here's my location, y'all. Yo, check this out, man. Yeah, we having a little dinner stream. I got a chick with me. They come up and whip my ass on stream. Dog. It might go viral, but I don't want to be in that kind of danger trying to go viral. So I'm cool on that, man. Barks 199. What up? Appreciate you, bro. Where we at? 5. Ray's not doing much lives, kind of contributed to it for sure. Because we don't got bodyguards, we talk about how dangerous it could be to stream your location. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to do that because you never know. You never know somebody run up on you, somebody, a girl want to act up, the government want to act up, police want to act up. Like, yeah, it's dangerous, but that's what I like, though. I like IRLs. I be trying to be what I like to see and see how that works. I'm putting my phone in my pocket, sent you through there. You good now? Going to Hako next week, just watched your guide. Okay, what did you think? You got enough info? What do you got? That's why I make those guys. I saw a couple people in Ray's chat. Where's the guy, bro? I just came back. Yo, it takes some time. Like, if I wanted to make the videos, no offense, that I'm just chilling with a chick and chick walks me to the beach or something like that, or chick takes me to the store, I can edit that in 10 minutes. But when you're trying to put a guide together, you got to remember every little detail, write it down, recite it. When you're sitting down, it's a script. To make it quick, because you can just ramble on for 30 minutes and they don't get the information. Trying to convince that down to, so I flew Baltimore, Hako, to this, that, like you really got to get your script down pack. And I'm not the best public speaker. I promise you, I'm not. You know what I mean? When you on camera, shit, it's hard to like get it down like how you want it on a video too, for sure. Super struggle, my guy Sin not being around kind of hurt with lives and trips. I said every time you take a YouTuber away, you need to replace one. Ice City gone. Sin is gone. 215 is gone. Trying to think of who else is gone, like who's diminished. Rello don't want to be the Rello of old. You know what I mean? Not that he should be, but Intuition is kind of a little quiet right now. You know what I mean? Ain't really been no collabs like as much. It's hurting. It's hurting right now. Pop ain't been live now. Pop went live yesterday, I think it was. Let's be real. Rello last for just been garbage. Juicy doesn't deserve ish. Nah, I got a lie about you. Yeah, Pop. Be honest, who would you say actually have better content than you? I would say, as far as video content, Lord, Coop's Corner right now. Coop's Corner has more informative content than me. Lord has more entertaining and a variety of content as far as videos go right now. I would say Check is doing a lot of other stuff too. Don is more active video-wise for sure. So yeah, they all doing their thing. They all doing their thing in different ways, and I tune into them at various degrees. So yeah, all of them are doing their thing more than me. But if I ever get a chance to be a little bit more free, how I am now, the wave is coming. I pause. I feel it coming. We just gotta hold the travel space intact until I can unleash. Pause. Because now that I'll give you a prime example. Today I'm walking around Walmart. I'm trying to get some stuff. I see school supplies. My first thought was, damn, I wonder if my son got a school supply list. I'm like, what? Hold on. It like I've been thinking about that since he's been 5 in like pre-K. I think they start pre-K around 5. Every year around this time, I'm like, oh, we got to get school supplies. Let me start getting the glue and all this box of tissues early. And I'm like, damn, this is the first year I don't even have to think about a school list like that. Now, he does have another college list. It's ridiculous. We trying to chop that away right now. But like as far as like the little knick-knack, you need 28 color pack of crayons. I'm like, damn. So now that I don't have to, hey, you got to pick him up this day, and this day, my September through December is looking pretty open for like being able to jump around for sure. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it was Milano, wasn't it? Milano. No, it wasn't Milano. That's funny, man. Yeah, no, somebody asked me that. They asked it in a slick way, but the overall conversation was basically how big my dick was. So like they asked it in a slick way. They was like, well, if girls are overused over there, like, do you, I forgot how they asked. It was wild the way they asked, like, do you like when you describe your meat, you know what I mean? Like, would you say it's big so they would feel it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, hold on. What are you asking me, dog? Like, yo, they wanted to know, like, do you have to have a big meat for chicks somewhere else to feel it if they overuse or some shit? I don't know, man. But yeah, crazy, man. Crazy. You lying about ask Pop what kind of freaky ass messages you might get, man. Ask him. Ask any creator. Ask Lord anybody else. Ask anybody else. You know what I mean? Like they've been creating a long time, and it goes to the Colombia. I think it's it's the location too. You go to Colombia, you go to DR, you go to Thailand. They're gonna ask you some wild shit because people want to be wild. My flight 1700, but it's direct from JFK 1. Shout out to my boy Showtime. I'm hopefully most likely gonna see him in Kenya. He said his flight 1700 right here. 1700, man. It's ridiculous. And again, that's why people don't go to Africa as much, because people not seeing that cost. People not seeing like 1,700. Let's say if you're on the East Coast from JFK at that, you could do a little $300 flight, $400 flight to DR or Colombia. But instead, you starting at 1,700 off the rip. Oh my God, Mike, when I'm leaving, I'm trying to leave within the next, if I do it, in the next 3 weeks. In the next 3 weeks. I want to go out there and get it done. Like I said, I'm letting y'all know now. I know some people hate fundies. Cool. Troll me, whatever. But we probably going to do a small fundy, smaller, just to help a little bit with it. Of course, I'm incurring most of the costs. This is the thumbnail right here, probably. Like I said, I'm undecided right now, 100%. But that's probably the thumbnail right there. But I'll show y'all some of my costs right here. And this was even lower. So I'm probably looking for like 1,000 maybe. And I'll cover the other 6,000 or some shit like that. Just to help with because I know, shit, y'all helped me get to Nairobi. I don't want to overfund you with, it's like, oh, you trying to get the whole thing? We just sent you there? Like, nah. So I'm gonna try to do like 1,000 maybe. But this is what my shit looks like right here. Share screen, share screen, share screen. And this is on the low end right here. Next trip, flight to Nairobi, 1,700. I can scratch that because it ain't 1,700 no more. Airbnb in Nairobi is about 1,400. 2,000 for Nairobi activities, Ubers, and food. I know that Showtime gonna be out there. He gonna want to get a section. I gotta put it on sections. I hate that idea, but when you're going with other people and they lit, you gotta be lit with them. So that's my boy, and shit, we're gonna be lit. Mombasa flight, because I'm gonna go out to Mombasa for a couple of days, and I'm gonna go early in the trip. The way I think I'm gonna do it is I think I'm gonna land, chill in Nairobi for like 2 days, and wait for the weekend. Weekend come, going straight to Mombasa, because I don't want y'all to have to watch a whole trip before I go to Mombasa. And I want to book the flight to Mombasa and the hotel now. That way it ain't no wrangling out of it. I'm not going. None of that shit like that. So I'm gonna book the flight to Mombasa, go hotels, and then I got to start and do activities all over again. Oh shit, time check. Oh, we got like 40 minutes. I can be out of here probably by 30 minutes, 40 minutes before I got to get out of here. I got to be to work by 7, so don't let me fuck that up, please. So stream phone, I got to get a new phone. I've been learning a lot about antennas. I got to get a new phone and a new lens. I was telling I was talking to Rod on the phone. I was saying this lens right here, when you're talking about like a lens 16 mil, I need like a 11 mil so it's wider, so I don't got to keep adjusting the camera so you can see both of us at a dinner stream or some shit like that. So I'm gonna get a new lens, stream phone, so all of that. What's that total right there? What is that total right there? That total is 17 plus 14 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. That's 7,100 that I would be spending on this trip to run around and show people content of Kenya. That's why people don't really go, because you're starting at a high ass price, and that Airbnb is actually kind of going up. Shout out to B More Scott. He gonna be out there too. He already booked one place, and then he already booked one place too. So the squad gonna be out there, and it's gonna be cool, I think. So let's see. Let's see, make sure I got comments. Did I miss anybody? No. Join Super Live. I don't even know what the smoke is for, but again, you gotta just let it be. Sliding in consultation is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Soon as you go live, my girl want to call, man. That's how I be, Barks. Lotion boys have to be stopped. Dudes was on the constant actually make a Twitter. If he paying me 100, I'll tell him how big it is. Hey, Bob. A lot of times, if anybody who did a consultation with me, I would just tell people, like, I don't mind. Just give me whatever you're going to give me. Pause. Like, it wouldn't even be like, oh, you got to pay me 100 or whatever. It would be like, send what you think is worth. You know what I mean? We talk for like, 20 minutes and you want to send 30, if I ain't doing nothing, I don't care. So I wouldn't even have a set time. So asking dick questions and you about to send 20 is crazy. But I don't know what a good number is to tell them about your meat either. That's crazy. Pop, you good, bro? Wait, at least he paid you for that question. Pop, you ain't been the same since the India trip. Hey, chill. I ain't say I was gonna show him shit. Pop, I agree. At least he paid for that question. Austin's a finesse, that's why he be having problems. 1K a month in Nairobi. It's if you're not creating content, you can get away with it a little bit more, but like you're gonna be nervous. If you got a slim budget, like I said, it was sometimes some restaurants you go to, the food is cheap, but if they try to get a bottle of wine, you gotta be hold on. What you about to order? You gotta guard it with your life. Don't look away and don't let them speak Swahili. Because they might want to take a picture with a bottle and they got a bottle of Don Julio. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, your bill for food is $200, $130 for the bottle and then whatever. Like, you know what I mean? So just got to be careful. But if you're just eating regular and you by yourself and you ain't trying to trick your life away, you should be good. You know what I mean? But a month is stretching it though. Because when you're talking about 1,000, what's that, like $33 a day or something like that? That's not quite enough not to do no activities. Because activities get expensive too, especially if you're taking a chick. Hey, man, niggas got to get a girlfriend or hobby. If you watch Super Trooper Live, you bored as hell. Damn. It was that Kobe Thanos guy that reported Austin. He said it was an American number that called them saying he recording them. Yeah, that's the bad thing, man. Like, it's a gamble. Advice, RC. I agree with RC. Abuse the fundies. Well, I agree. I like Super, but he hate on Keys too much. He's solid to me. Remind me of my older who passed. Damn. Okay. Sorry to hear that. Older brother, I think is what you about to say or something like that. Yeah. Nah. Super ain't got no reason to even talk about me. Honestly, I don't talk about him. I don't talk about his trips. I kicked him off the panel one time, and then the world goes crazy after that. But I'm not hating on him. I don't even think about him. Honestly, I don't think about a lot of creators. It's like, whatever. Should we doing what we doing over here? You don't like it? I don't like it. Okay, now doing 26 hours, Marcus, YouTube, being a limo driver, tough life, Michael Trooper, Cloud Chase, exactly. Talking about why no IRL because of that. Yeah, I was talking Keith, the older brother. Got it. RC South limo driver. C3 not being as big as it could have been. I felt like really hurt the space. Yeah, I mean, that was a blow to the space for sure because we had everything kind of rolling. You had different personalities too. Like I said, the more the space is fractured, the more it's the worse it is. I think people don't understand that. Like when I'm sitting here and I got to tear apart a creator, that's hurting the space. It's fracturing. I think people think like, well, if I shit on him, then that'll make me bigger in the space. But it's like it's hurting the space because like you could get combination. If it ain't no bad blood, you could get combinations. You know what I mean? Like you could get those crossovers that you want. Street team and this team, or this creator and this creator. Like we hurting it. You know what I mean? We hurting it. It's funny, but we hurting it at the same time. That's why I be trying to avoid that. Like, because like I said, you missing. Oh shit! So, you know what I mean? It's like you may only have a couple allies. You know what I mean? Okay, I got to do. You know, if I wanted to do a collab right now, like a real collab, like me and Pop, I only got like 3 options really. Me, Pop, me, Lord. It ain't many people that like I like and they like me. You know what I mean? That makes sense. That would get people like Paul's excited. So it ain't that many people. Yeah. I was speaking to Austin through lives the other day. He was like, yo, let's do an interview when you get out here, whatever. You know, we want to do something. We'll try to make some content. We're going to see, got to think about what we could actually do. But when I get back, like that would be cool because it's different per se. That would be cool. Just hearing his perspective, hearing my perspective. Like that would be cool. But it ain't many people. Me and Lord need to do like an IRL trip. I told him that. He's like, all right, as long as you control the IRLs, like let's go. Let's do it. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So we got to figure that out. Maybe Cape Town. I let this chica order a shot, special tequila and Corona for myself and Gusto. Total bill was $75. Need to stay focused on their orders. Damn, not 70. 75 ain't the worst. That's not the worst. That's not the worst bill you could have. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. That's not the worst bill you could have. 75 is that's more than you probably expected for sure, but I'd be worried about that $500 bill. Like, oh my gosh, she done took half the budget for the trip. She done took a quarter of the budget. Like, yeah, man. She done took a quarter of the budget, man. Phew, 2 drinks. Out of there. How you going? All right, let's see. Where we at right now? You know, I'm gonna drop the let's see. Shit. Damn. Haven't seen. Shout out to Charlie B. Dropped the video. We'll drop the link for that before we get off to Rotan. L9 be talking to himself. We are stuck with hating ass smoke. Coop has been dropping consistently for sure. Somebody donated 15 to get K9 to read 1 page of Harry Potter. That's crazy. Release the Kraken while everybody coming for us. It's, you know, it is what the time. I feel it coming. I'm about to bust on the travel space. Keys, what the fuck? Better add some condoms to that college list. Man, my son gets somebody pregnant. I'm beating his motherfucking ass, man. That would be, I'm like, dog, what are you doing? Ain't no way. Yeah, sound like Lano. Nah, we good. Let the combo die. Weirdos, man. Pause. We talking about Lotion Boys undercover. Your chat is so weird. I knew they would ask you about the story. They didn't hear nothing else. When y'all leave, like I said, I'm trying to leave, like I said, next 3 weeks. Possibly. Like I said, it's yeah. Something like that. Like I said, I'm looking at the flights, playing around with the dates. But again, Fundy, July 23rd, donate what you can. 100 people donate $20. That's $2,000. But if they don't, hey, shit, we're gonna try to cut some shit off that list. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna cut something off that list. Damn, what I want to see? Google Flights. Let's do Google Flights, man. That's the thing, man. If the flight was a little cheaper, you would be like, damn. I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody want to come through and chat for a little bit while I'm on here? We just talking some shit, some travel talk, getting our next plans scheduled away. These ain't the exact dates. I don't know exactly what I'm playing around with the dates, but that's the flight 1947. But that's if you book it through a third party. Why that's so scary is because you book through a third party. And, you know, that airspace may be affected. That's why I just went through Qatar, straight through Qatar last time. That's $21.83, where if you book with something else, you might not be able to get your money back. It may not be no changes. It may not be none of that. So $21.83 for the exact flight that I took the last time. Fucking crazy. $21.83. That's why motherfuckers at home right now, man. That's a big ass fee right there. How long you staying in Kenya this time? It's at least going to be at the minimum 3 weeks, maximum a month. But I'm going to book it all at the same time. Whatever I pick, I'm not doing that pay $571 and then pay $603 to extend. I'm just booking it all at once. When it's time to come home, it's time to come home. So it's at least going to be 21 days. So I'll be streaming a lot of those days best I can. Trying to do some different shit, go some different areas, stay in some different locations so people got more of a you know, a range to stay in when they go. Because I think there's more people getting interested in it for sure. Hit the cash app. I'm so used to high flights. Yes. See, on the East Coast, it's not bad. With the street guy, I just got back, brother. Give me a second, man. Give me a second. 6K at the back. Check how much time we got Yeah, it's like I said, 522. How long do you think Nairobi will stay lit? I probably can't get out there until 2027. Is there a lot of quality there? I think you want to go. I think you want to go soon. I think you want to go soon because right now it's like if you like Cuba, I'm telling you like Cuba, you would love Nairobi. And I think while we still got our American card right now, and that shit is while we still got our American card right now, where like when they see you an American, while that's still hot, you need to go out there when that's still like, hey, wait, that's still a thing. Because once you get a bunch of people out there, and it's so common to see American dudes and people like us, it may not be quite as fun. But when you got chicks they want to chill and hang out for the free ski, like, hopefully, I mean, I think these prices going to keep a lot of people away. I do believe that, though, because when you're looking around and you're like, man, I could go to DR for like 400, 700 max. I can go to Colombia the same price. I can go to Thailand for like 1,300. You see that 2,000 to go to Kenya. You're like, I'll wait. And it's coming up. So another thing I want to see is that apparently it's coming up on like more of their high season. So, you know, this was kind of the low season, and that August time is like, all right, a lot of chicks coming back home or coming from other countries. So we'll see if that like August range, if it's that for real. He said basically go for power. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hell yeah. So you got a little while, but who knows? I went and tried on. I need to lose a little bit more weight because I definitely want to get in this motherfucker. Pause before I leave for my trip. They've been looking at Team USA all month. I need to lose a little bit more weight to fit in that soccer jersey a little bit more properly. But once I do, I'm taking that. I need a washer and dryer because that motherfucker might be on every day. That motherfucker might be on. That might be surgically attached to my body. Team USA. They've been looking at that USA jersey every the whole month for soccer. Oh man, I can feel the vagina raining down on me. Nah, I'm playing. I'm kidding, guys, but not. The next Nairobi trip gonna be a movie for sure. He said at least travel of it. We adding costs, brother. We adding costs. Damn, that's 35 plasma donation. Damn, I never donated plasma, man. How is that? How is that? How you gonna handle the streaming thing since Starlink didn't? I got two ways. That I'm gonna try. Banks, we gotta run my credit. Banks, you said you coming through the live. Come through the live. Come kick it with your boy, man. You ain't doing shit. You had a little girlfriend time yesterday. You know, I always hate that because you go missing, but it's cool. So two things. Like I said, I'm trading my iPhone 13 for at least a 16 Pro or 17. It's a site called Back Market that you can get like used phones from, and they got to be unlocked. Obviously, that's, else I don't want to sign up for another service and then it's locked and all of shit like that. So I'm gonna try to at least get an iPhone 16 unlocked because the modem, from what I understand, the modem in the older phones is it's called a Qualcomm X70, and now it's been upgraded like 50% more bandwidth and all the other stuff like that. So I'm going to upgrade my iPhone 16, about 573. That's for the white one. I need a black one. Black one. So that should help with streaming off the rip. And then outside of that, I'm gonna put a router, a home router in my backpack because it has a battery backpack, a battery backup, and I'm gonna carry that around. So it'll basically give me the same Wi-Fi in theory that I have inside the house. I think that would work. But we'll see. What up, Banks? How you feeling, bro?
Shit, what up? What up?
Shit, chilling, man. Chilling, hanging out, getting ready to go back to work. You know, like I said, I know we're trying to look for a little spot to go live and shit today.
Man, yeah. Keep moving out the way for the other shit.
Banks, do you think we should respect the fundies, Banks?
I think that you should respect it's a curve, but at the same time too, man, don't hold up your shit waiting on the next man. You got an audience that you gotta keep interested.
No, I mean that's facts. That's facts. But you know,
this side ain't really got nobody.
We've been saying that for sure. Like I said, I be trying to have a little respect for. If I know you're doing a fundy, and I know I'm gonna take 200 people damn near with me, like you can go live another time. But again, it get hard when you're doing like 3, 4, 5, 6 days of fundies. It's like
that's what I'm saying. Like every day, like if
they
gonna send it, they gonna send it, man. But you with your work schedule and you not able to go live as often as you want and stuff. When you got the time, you got to take advantage of it. You can't be like, oh well, this person got a funny. No disrespect to them other people, cause it's no beef with them. But did this shit where only one person can be live at a time? That shit for the birds.
Yeah, I get it. Keep hands away. I need that blind check. Which one is that? Just let me know. Go get some water. G. Did you see Never post you? Yeah. For drinks, I have any shorties been begging you? A bunch of them hit me up, text me, like, you know, stuff like that. But you know, I kind of get over it. Once I leave, it's like whatever. You know what I mean? I streamed and all other shit like that, so it's like whatever. Because you see them. And if I can find
sending you pictures of empty refrigerators and shit.
I don't think that's a thing out there. I haven't got an empty refrigerator type picture. And when the last time you got one of them calls, Banks?
I get ones that I ain't even mess with, and every now and then, like on WhatsApp, you get a text like, "Oh, I miss you." Like, yo, you hit my man's. I didn't hit you. That's the truth. It's a chick that my man was smashing. He smashed her. I didn't smash her, but she be texting me like, "Oh, I miss you." And
why is her WhatsApp number in your phone then?
Because that's who he was communicating using my phone or whatever that time. And I hit her friend. And this is the thing with it. Like, I told him, I was like, yo, why this chick hit me? And he's like, yo, don't even pay attention to her because her and her friend will be hitting you up and they'll be on some shit like, they'll talk to you for a minute and then they'll be like, oh, we're hungry. And they want you to send them some money so they can get something to eat or something. You know, typical scams you see in every country.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I haven't received that, you know what I mean? No empty refrigerator or nothing like that. Like I said, it's been more like when you coming back, do you still want to go to, like I said, that dark skin chick, she was supposed to take me to some other part of some waterfall and some chimpanzee rescue, and then we was gonna do something in like a village. But
to have that chimpanzee shit, them things scare the hell
yeah,
out
them
of me.
motherfuckers will rip your fucking arm off or something.
That's like the scariest animal in the world to me.
Yeah, they had some like chimpanzee experience or whatever. I don't think you can get in there with them, but
you better off getting attacked by a fucking dog than a wild chimpanzee.
Oh hell yeah!
I take my chances.
Rip somebody's nose off and shit like that. Yeah, I agree. But like I said, we was looking at doing something like that, but I wasn't as confident with my sales signal. I'm like, if I go all the way out there to this fucking village and all this other shit, and I can't go live, I'm gonna be mad. That's gonna be a wasted fucking 2-hour journey. You know what I mean? You go all the way out there and your shit don't work. Like, fuck. I could have stayed at the crib for this. So when I get back, I might do that in between time. So let's see. Hold on 1 second.
You know how much you need for the fundy?
Well, we got to check my credit.
Yeah.
We got to check my credit, Banks.
Pop, we got to run some numbers and see what he qualified for. I know you want the Hellcat, but you might have to get the V6.
Yeah, of course, I'm appreciative for whatever number we land at, but 1 to 2K would probably be nice. Would be nice.
1 to 2K. That's reasonable. We might, with your credit score, we might be able to get that done.
The total cost is right there. $7,100 is what the cost is going to be for me.
The flight is $1,700.
Well, no, it's actually $2,130 right now.
He said real travelers don't do fundraisers. I mean, are they YouTubers? Are real travelers YouTubers? He's a YouTuber.
Hey, don't be like Pop and read the negative comments.
Sometimes I entertain the fuckery. Sometimes.
Yeah. So that's the cost right there, $7,100.
Sheesh.
At the minimum, because like I said, I just showed my flight.
For dirt roads and no air condition. Okay.
But Banks, what would it take for you to pay $2,100 to go to Kenya?
$2,100 to go to Kenya?
It's $2,183 is the flight that I want to take.
Jizzy Dog got to be over there. It got to be a guaranteed thing. Maybe. 21 is
$2,183, brother.
You must really want to go. You must really want to go.
I mean, I do, but shit. Yeah, I want to go out there and make some.
I mean, according to some, it says Keith is from the word on the street is that you're dead in the streets. The street, your channel is dead.
Hey,
I don't know. Based on what I saw the last trip, how so many channels reviewed and ate off that trip, and based off the money that you were given for that trip, I would say you alive and well. I would say that because I see other channels and niggas be like, yo, I need 500, and they might be on that motherfucker for 2 or 3 days trying to get that little bony ass 500.
Yeah, for sure. He said, stop being late. Go through another city, save some money. What other city could you go to? Like I said, look at them train and bus tickets to New York. And like I said, when you're in a tight window with going to work and all that, I can't afford I don't want to do a 4-hour trip to New York just to save a couple $100. Like
that doesn't honestly, when you add up the time and stuff like that, like I did that before in the States. I did it. I was in South Carolina and I drove 3 hours to the Atlanta airport trying to save some money. But you look at the time, the gas I spent, I had to park the car at the airport and the parking was $300 when I got back. So I could have just booked the regular flight from where I was at. That traveling to catch a cheaper flight in the end, you probably gonna spend more money.
For sure. Catching the Uber and all, the more links you put in the chain for trying to get home, like Rob Rowley just did that, trying to get home to Philly, and he couldn't find it was some difficulty with him trying to get home. So like the more links you put in the chain when you traveling, and Showtime said his flight directly from New York was $17. That ain't much better. You know what I mean? Once you include the bus ticket or the train ticket, getting to the train station from here, you know what I mean? Like, once you include all that, it's going to be
you add it up, it's not worth the trouble. And then who wants to get back and, I got a 2-hour drive back to the house.
Yeah. He said, why the flight? So I guess it's just a bad time. Dudes saw donating dudes on NYC, take the money and do nothing. Time check, 15 minutes chant. Got to make, yeah, for sure. Thank you. Appreciate you. Don't forget, it's definitely drying up. Niggas can't even get 602 days. Mike Will, what do you think that's a result of? Do you think it's a result of the Fundy drying up? Do you think it's a result of his last 2 performances, to say the least? Or do you think it's just him and people not knowing where to find them? Why do you think, you talking about Rello, that he couldn't get 602 days? What do you think that's about? What's good, Keith? What up, DJ 9? What up? We said load the thumbnail. Barks, I loaded the thumbnail up. Oh, shit. Damn, I didn't mean that. I think I did it wrong, though. I think I did it wrong. What do you think that's what do you think the reason is, Banks, that Rello didn't hit his goal, his $600 goal?
The interest ain't there.
Oh, you think it's a Brazil thing?
This is the interest isn't there. Like I told you before, the way these dudes promote trips, the way any of you guys promote your trip, especially if you're trying to get people to give you money, the promotion got to be on point, man. And a lot of dudes, like I said, they don't mingle in the space no more. If your channel is not that popping and the only place you can promote yourself is on your channel, you're not gonna get, nobody really watches your channel, or your channel don't have much traction. You got to be able to go to other channels, talk your shit, and be able to, hey, this is what I'm doing. I know a lot of people is on over there on my channel, but maybe I can come on Keith and Keith will let me get 2 minutes to, hey, this is what I got going on and things like that. But people don't do that no more in this space. And if your channel is dead, it's hard to promote when ain't nobody watching you. So where's the interest coming from?
And
you go live to promote your trip, and you got 10 niggas over there watching, and then you be surprised when it flops.
Gotcha. Yeah. Nah, that's yeah. I mean, again, we have not stopped anybody from coming over and promoting this stuff. Just to be clear of that. So when people don't, it ain't because we stopping them. So yeah, no, you definitely gotta make sure people are aware about your trip, and I think you gotta make sure you know, like, I think a little bit of it is people gotta feel like you really gonna do something. You know what I mean? Like, so many times,
you gotta build up to where they even excited to see you, what you gonna do. A lot of people in this space, man. A lot of people, I always tell you, man. I don't care if you take 1 trip a year or you take 20 trips a year. If the people don't fuck with you, who cares? They're not gonna watch. Just moving around is not good enough. Because there's a lot of dudes that can sit at the house and get all the attention in the world, get money, everybody fucking with them. And then you got a guy that might take 10 trips a year and nobody fuck with him. They don't care about them damn trips, man. It's the personality.
I agree.
Oh, but I took 20 trips this year and nobody watched none of them. And it's not the locations. It's you that's the fucking problem.
Yeah. Nah, 100%. 100%. It's not even insane anymore. I think they can live off YouTube subs. Futures disappear, just turns on the camera, stare, beg, and disappear. What up, showing up? How you feel?
Who was that? Was that somebody said that Sin being missing was kind of left a void in the space. Yeah, I agree. And Sin wasn't going outside that much. Sin wasn't showing you that much, but Sin had good daytime lives that got people through their day. It was about the conversation. It was about the personalities that used to come through. It wasn't about the fucking trips or the locations.
Like I said, I disagree. I agree and disagree at the same time.
Don't get me wrong. The trips are cool. Yeah. That's the most, when people go on trips, that's the most entertaining part. But I'll even use you for an example. Shit, you at the house. How many people watching this motherfucker right now?
We had 219. Hey, remember the channel's dead, brother.
It's people that could take a trip and go outside every day, and they can't get more than 20 people in their fucking lives.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, again, trips recenter the channel, and we talk about all the time too. Like, trips recenter the channel and give people some interest to watch, and then they don't mind you sitting there and chilling sometimes. So it's you just need some time to just a little bit of both, I guess. A little bit of both sometimes, you know what I mean? People will watch you like this, but then sometimes the conversation
Banks knows everything. Why doesn't he have a YouTube channel? I never said I knew everything. We just up here having conversation, and your opinion can matter too. If you want to hit the link and voice your fucking opinion, guy.
Hey, we always allow it for sure.
Yeah. Just say what you got to say. You watch the space. He's a YouTuber. Tell the YouTubers what you want to see as a person that watches the space.
Yeah.
You are entitled to your opinion.
For the win, GFE. Show enough. Yeah. Shout out to the GFE boys, man. Kenya for the win. In case the numbers he revealed he got, and we have no videos he looked back on, is quite upsetting. Yeah. Rello got what, $90,000 or whatever so far. 85,000, some shit like that. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. Russian Outlaw 3-7.
Rello got his loyal people that's still gonna rock with him. He got enough people. He may not get the full amount he looking for, but he can get a lot of money because that's how he always got his money off of like 4 or 5 people that would really send it in for him.
He said my flight 12. Look, where's your flight coming from? I can't believe it's 12:20. Yeah, 12:20 to Kenya. And when you going to Kenya? Are you married? Like, hold on, what the fuck's going on? Because I ain't seen. Are you still messing with the chick in Africa? Like, what the fuck's going on? I kind of missed some of the storyline at this point. What the fuck's going on, man? It was called He Washed Up. Yeah, I don't even know. I ain't really fully get a chance to hear the story, but apparently Rello got kicked out of Adam's house. Do you believe it, Banks, or what?
I mean, there's a part of me. It's possible, but you never know with Rello, man. You never know.
Yeah.
Marcus said, I want informational content to come back. Too many leaning towards entertainment. Marcus, you think that I think the information in the beginning was cool because a lot of people hadn't been to these places, but if people just going to the same handful of spaces, like what else is there to tell you about a Sosua or Medellin or CTG, a Punta Cana, a Jaco? There really ain't too much left that guys don't. Or a lot of the guys in the chat travel more than the fucking YouTubers. They know these places in and out. I don't know how much information else there is to give no more.
Yeah, I think information does get harder if it is, one of the same places over and over again. It does get harder to like, because what does the information actually mean at that point when it's shit you heard already? Or you like, already been. And that's one of the things I say too, even when you talk about like Sin Lives, which I do believe it would help the space if he was back live too. But, how much stuff do you have? Back in the day, we had a whole range of topics to talk about, but now it's kind of like, you done heard it all before. Now at this point,
it's not new to the people no more. They done been there and experienced for themselves now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he said that's what I've been saying. How many more videos do we need about Sosua? And people could say, oh, we'll go to new places. We got to be honest, man. Most dudes in the chat, man, they got their 2 or 3 places. They didn't set out to be world travelers. A YouTuber might go to these places, but like Pob is going to Russia. Okay, cool. That's Pob's, that's his lane. That's what he does. But how many people in the chat right now are actually looking for information about Russia that they're going to go to Russia and use?
Probably not many people. That's why that would be more of an entertainment trip than it would be an information trip. And I think that's the hard part is if nobody's going to use the information for the information trip, and then you don't necessarily know what people find entertaining. You know what I mean? Oh shit! Let's see. I think they still sore, but they here. Hit the link. What up?
What up?
Hey, you guys sore? I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
The belt was wet, but nah, fuck.
Damn, that's crazy. Belt being wet as well. Nah,
Who
man.
was that, Steve? What up, Steve?
Yo, what's good? Yeah, nah, man. No, we appreciate. I just wanted to pop in real quick. Nah, we appreciate the live. I thought it was good. It was funny. I was watching it real time. So, we definitely have an obligation when we do these fundies, when we go on these trips to show people. And I think a month is too long. And I agree. I really agree with everything you said, to be honest. So content over everything. I think it's just, you know what I mean? We just got to change the way we do things, and we can't let haters and fear mongers and we're going to report you to this person or that migration or whatever stop us from really giving people content. At the end of the day, that's what people want to see, and that's what people funded us for. So I don't like feeling like our subs aren't getting a good show. You know what I mean? So I think that the live was dope, and hopefully, not even just us, but all the other people you had to put belt to asses to. They get outside and make some content.
Hey, you know what? I do appreciate that real quick. Real talk. I appreciate that because, like I said, you can take that pause one or two ways, and I think that's the right approach. Even if I heard that, like, you know what I mean, I would think it was funny and probably like, you might troll back a little bit, but the
Yeah.
overall goal is like, let's make sure we keep this thing going. And I think if you miss that, it is what it is. But the overall goal really was, man, everybody get outside so we can get this shit back lit. Because you don't want the audience like it's like the NBA right now. Like nobody really cares about the regular season right now.
Right.
And that I don't know what you could do to change that. But once you fuck the system up, it's fucked up for good. So shout out to Westside. I want to see something real quick. Westside, he said his trip is $950. 980 Atlanta to Kenya. Is that one way? Because the cheapest right here is 1621. So unfortunately, I can't go just one way. I got to come back. Now maybe you can, but yeah, these flights to Kenya ain't cheap.
Yeah, damn.
These flights to Kenya ain't cheap. So what have y'all been doing lately?
So, I'm about to drop a vlog. There's a new club that just opened up in Cartagena. I don't know if you guys know the owner of Vibes. If anybody's been to Vibes in Cartagena, Vibes in Medellin, there's a bunch of black owners. They just opened up. I would call it the Delirium. I don't want to say they crushing Delirium, but the goal is to really battle some of these other clubs in Cartagena. So I'm cooking up a vlog just showing y'all the insides before they open. They did a soft opening a week or so ago. And I'm showing y'all kind of behind the scenes, us with TJ, the girls that are coming there, and really just the vibes. And it's going to be dope because I think that it'll give people some other options to go to. They don't have to leave the walled city. And then it kind of fucks up Delirium's clientele because it's right next to another bar that Delirium owns, and also next to Delirium shuttles that they take people to Delirium from. So they kind of like right in the line of fire of all the foot traffic. But they're doing like a celebrity Saturdays where they have different football players and celebrities show up. I think it's celebrity Saturdays, but they basically just bring whoever's in town. It could be somebody that played for the Knicks, somebody that played for the, Heat, whoever. And they'll give them a little section. So I'm basically showing like the bottles, how much they cost, showing you the girls and the vibes. And then there's a lot of like, it's just a cool vibe. So that's kind of what's on the plate. And then I got some lives lined up with some girls. I met a couple girls just walking around Cartagena that were really, really beautiful that have agreed to like do some content. So I just want to get back out there and just show y'all the city. I might just do like some walks through the city during the day. I think a lot of people want to see Cartagena at night, but they sleep on Cartagena during the day. There's a lot of really cool things to see. And if you want to see beautiful ladies, like the daytime is really where it's at. Like right when the sun start to go down, like 4, 5, 6 p.m. If you're not trying to be on the pros and you trying to want to kind of get that, girls walking around, maybe they a lawyer or they in college or whatever it is, they work at the restaurant, whatever, they getting off of that shift, you're gonna catch some real bad chicks walking around. So I want to show some of that.
You got any GFE content loaded up, ready to go?
I have one vlog ready to go, but the lives that I want to do are gonna be more GFE type shit. So I got 3 girls that want to do some content. I'm gonna try to do one tomorrow. But yeah, I want to do more like dates, just like I don't know, just out. I'm gonna be speaking Spanish. I'm good enough in my Spanish now, being down there now for a little bit. I can like translate, she said this. I don't really got to pull out my phone every 5 seconds. So I think it'll be dope. Shout out to CJ. What's good, bro? Yeah. So I wanna really just just take people around with some of the ladies, take them to restaurants. Maybe we'll go like to a restaurant and like get some food and do like a food review of certain restaurants so I can show guys different restaurants they can take some ladies to. And then I really just want to like, yeah, I want to get into more GFE shit. I want to get some more GFE shit rather than on the beach and shit.
Hey, Banks or Steve, can you hold the chat down or hold each other down or talk to each other? Pause.
Whoa.
I gotta get ready to go get in the car. I'm gonna keep the live rolling though. We can talk, but I just gotta get everything downstairs.
All right, yeah, Keith, loosen that backpack just a little bit.
This motherfucker is heavy because I be taking all my laptop, my iPad, all my shit to edit while I'm at work. So I got everything in this motherfucker right now. So yeah.
Okay,
right,
yeah, we hold it down. We hold it down.
Y'all gonna jump to any other cities while y'all out there in CTG?
Yeah, man. We really want to hit. We're going to Cali. We're going to Cali for Petronio Alvarez. Last year we went with Flyboy. This time it's just gonna be us. So, well, Flyboy will be there, I think, but we're not filming for anybody. We're just gonna go.
Keith left and now you can't hear nothing.
You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Yo.
Can you hear now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't hear Steve.
Hold on. Can you hear me? Chat. Yo. Chat. Put a 1 if y'all can hear me. Damn. I don't know if it worked. Hold on. Yo. They can hear me. They can hear me, Banks. All right. Well, the chat can't hear me. I think maybe if Banks leaves. But yeah, so someone said link with Game Abroad. 100%. Don Banks just touched down a Cartagena chat. So we're gonna try to link with Don Banks. We got Travelversity coming soon. We're gonna do some lives with Don Banks. We're gonna do some lives with Travelversity. Yeah, we got some heavy hitters coming to CTG. I think Check and Effect's gonna come, and Check's gonna link with us in Cartagena. So we got some shit, you know what I'm saying? And then we want to get some girls on, you know what I mean? So I think it'll be dope. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 sec. I don't know if y'all can hear Banks. Say something, Banks. I don't know if he can hear me. Hold on, chat. 1 second. I got to take a call real quick. Yeah, my bad, chat. So yeah, shout out to Xavier, shout out to the chat. So yeah, we got Don Banks just touched down in Cartagena chat. Yeah, Travelversity's coming through, Checking Effects coming through, and yeah, it's gonna be lit, man. I'm super excited. But Cartagena is like, for those of y'all who haven't been in a while, it's back to where it was. It's really good, and what's cool now is there are more families out. It's not just a bunch of pros. It's a good mix of people. You don't got to just be talking to pros. My advice to you guys, if you go to CTG, they're going to always profile you as a guy that's there to talk to pros. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do, you walk around, they're going to stick condoms in your face, right? You got to really, if you down there and you down there on some more like long-term shit, you just got to like suck up your pride and not get angry and just kind of laugh about it, because they're just like, it's going to be hard to date. It's going to be hard to talk to certain girls. I've been able to go out with certain girls just by telling them like, yo, I live here, you know, I'm here permanently. And I've been able to like riz up regular girls, but it's not easy. It's not easy. And it's, you know what I mean? So, but CTG is definitely fucking lit right now, man. I'm loving it. And yeah, we're going to go around the city and give y'all some more content for sure.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, Steve, can you speak to what has been different? So let's say if I have the opportunity to be an expat YouTuber, what is the initial thing that makes it way more harder upon initially arriving in the country?
What makes it harder, just in general, like being there?
Well, just being a YouTuber and being there, because I keep hearing the same thing from expat YouTubers. Like, it's different. You know, it's a lot of other stuff. Like, other reasons why, you may not be as active initially upon moving.
Yeah, so with us, we were trying to find the right location. We were further away from the city, and where we were, there was no action going on. So we had to kind of bring some of the girls to us. So we did one live where we had to like Uber some of the girls to us, and then we hit the beach, whatever we did. But I think one of the things is the location, like where you're at. We're trying to move a little closer to the city so that we can kind of walk outside and get more content easier without having to catch a damn cab or Uber. I think that's number one. Number two, I think it's like I said, just walking around with a camera. Now everybody's like, oh, you're streaming, you're doing this. Like they know what a streamer is now. You can't, there was a point where they just thought you were vlogging. Now it's kind of like, oh, he's a live streamer. What is he doing? You know what I mean? We walked through Gethsemane. I tried to get some, shit of Al trying to talk to a girl, but then somebody told the girl that we was filming her, and then she came up, and there was this whole little thing that happened. So um I'm thinking that really what happens is, when you're trying to film, people are curious, but also, like I said, they prejudge you, like what you're there for, who you are. And then, like I said, if you at nighttime, it's just still a lot of like pros walking around. So it's a little difficult. So I would say just in general, man, you got to get your feet wet. I think you got to get a Colombian to be your cameraman. Like I'm really trying to invest in a Colombian person to hold the camera. I feel like that would eliminate like 95% of the issues. If it's me or Al holding the camera, it becomes a problem. If I just get a I get a Colombian female to fucking hold the camera, it'd be even better. But we got to figure out ways to get the content off to where it's not bothering the people. See, that to them, the Colombians are innocent. Oh, you got a Colombian guy or a Colombian girl holding the camera? Yeah, whatever. We don't care because they're holding it. But as soon as I put that fucking camera in my hand, if it, you know what I mean, it's not always a problem, but it just becomes a problem. But also, I kind of want to take the approach of fuck it. I'm gonna just be known for the nigga that walking around, like, because one day when we were just walking around, like people just was like, okay, like I was just doing it, like fuck what y'all thinking, like you know what I mean. And people who wanted to be in it, they were in it, and then people that didn't want to, they weren't. So, and then I can always KBS it. I can always do it where no one knows I'm recorded. So there's a bunch of different ways, but I think as a YouTuber, it's a little hard to get the content off sometimes. The kind of content you want. If people know the camera's in their face, they're gonna act different. So if you want natural people kind of walking around chilling, sometimes you do gotta hide that camera. Once you pop that camera out, you're gonna get a different response. So it just depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true, and that's why I try to stress, like, it is difficult, especially, whether it's you, whether it's the chick, whether it's the chemistry, whatever it is. Like once you're filming and they're not used to being filmed, like it's like, hold on, what is this for? What is this? How many people here? What are they saying? It
Right.
becomes hard. That's why I said, like, IRL shit is really, really difficult. I don't know the future of it, but I know right now. Now, do you think that, like, did y'all consider how hard it would be to film in CTG when y'all were making the decision to move there? How much of it was a lifestyle decision, and how much of it was a this would be great for content decision?
I think it was like, if I could give a percentage, it was probably 60-40, 60% lifestyle, 40% content.
Okay.
I think that um like I said, kind of the hate that's been out there with that white guy, and what he said, and kind of him tagging migration and doing that really kind of put not a stop, but more just like we're just, it's like, why are we doing this type shit, like what, you know what I mean. But then, like I said, when I talk to you and I talk to our subs and I talk to people that like the mafia, the people that support us, it's like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of on some shit like, I just want to create. If something bad happened, I'll film that too. Type shit. Like it's content. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like we're doing anything really wrong. And I'm not out there messing with people. As a matter of fact, I'm out in Colombia having conversations. I went up to some dude the other day in all Spanish. He was like, "Oh, I know Brickell, I know Miami," all in Spanish. He's talking to me. He has cousins that live here in Miami, and they come to Colombia. And it was just a dope ass conversation. I'm like, damn, I wish I'd have filmed that. You know what I mean? There's certain shit I feel like we're missing, and I'm like, why don't I just whip out my camera? Or like, why am I like, you know what I'm saying? Like this dude probably wouldn't even have cared or whatever it is. Or I could just go up to people and ask them like, hey, you want to do an interview? Like, let's just talk, like type shit. So I feel like it's really about mindset. You can't let people scare you, and you can't into not making content, and you can't let like the haters, you know what I mean? Like stop you. And then it's like, even when I watch like people like Obi-Land, right? Obi-Land does the thing where he catches the girls scopolamine. I've seen parts of his little exposés that he does where he's hiding the camera, trying to get the cop on camera. Like, to me, it's like by any means necessary. As a content creator, you're either going to fucking do it or you're not. I feel like there's no half-ass. So I feel like we like what you said on the lives, the last two lives, you came on our live, and then what you did on the belt to ass, like for me, it's just like, let's just create, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to like, I can't be one for them, one for that, walking on eggshells, jumping through fire rings. Like, I'm not really fucking with people. I'm not doing what Vitaly did. You know what I mean? I'm just out here just creating. Like, and we ain't even doing this is how you deal with X working with like this. We're not even making that. We're just really just out there chilling. And we want, like I said, GFE stuff, chilling with chicas, chilling with regular chicks, chilling with other passport bros, quote unquote. Like, I just think it would be dope ass content. People, somebody just said, Game of Broads out there. There's so many people out there that we could link with. We could do something else with Danger. I mean, it's so much content that could be done. We just got to do it. You know what I mean? Danger's
What do you think the next stop and when from Colombia is going to be? What do you think? Like, what are you guys putting out there for time frame? Like, hey, we're going to do Cartagena for 4 or 5 months. I mean, do you know, or like, are you still figuring it out?
right now we're still figuring it out, but we're gonna definitely try to stay. We were thinking about going to other continents, really, but I think we're gonna stay in South America for a little while. We're gonna try to stay, you know, in kind of Central South America, but we're gonna be going to Cali next, which is still in Colombia, but definitely want to hit Peru, Brazil again. I mean, there's a bunch of places, Nicaragua, Mexico. Like, we want to definitely move around, but I think if we can get our feet planted in Cartagena is wide open. There's really nobody doing anything, and it's like, if we're gonna be there, we gotta create. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's not Medi. Medi's like way more hot, and just people just, what I mean? I think as long as you do it and you do it tastefully, and you not really bothering nobody and going super, super, super hard, I think no one's really gonna care, to be honest. They just want the content. You know what I mean?
Got it.
So,
Got it. Okay.
but I think you're right. Like, we're in these places, people want to see what's going on, and if you're not going to show anything, what's the point of being there?
I mean, you definitely can take that approach because I'm trying to come out your golf stuff. But yeah, no, I mean, that's what it is. Like I said, I'm interested. I say I'm speaking from a perspective. Like, I would say I'm probably about 70 to 80% consumer of YouTube, and maybe like 20-30%, just a creator at that point. So shit, I'm hoping that shit. I turn the screen. I'm like, man, I hope they got something playing, or I hope somebody got something playing. And do you guys miss your old setup, your old studio setup, or like, how's the growing pains been with that as far as internet? And I saw y'all having, messing around with the Starlink. Has it been worth it? Like, what do you think?
I mean, the old setup. So that's going to be part of one of the vlogs we do. I just, for me, it's like, I was looking at the videos of me tearing down my old setup, my studio. Actually, y'all are gonna see Check. Check actually is gonna be basically acquiring a lot of what was in my studio. And he's gonna build his own studio, which is dope. So, hold on one sec.
All right. What do you think? All right, y'all. Yo, we still live right now. Just this is a drive to work stream. Make sure you hit the like button for the stream. Talking to some little creator talk, just trying to figure out what we doing in the space. Have y'all seen anything else in the travel space that we can touch on before I get off? Get off of here. What else is going on? You know, I know normally I'm at my desktop so I can pull up stuff, but I've been seeing a lot of videos of Punta Cana pop up that look like that thing is it lands it out. Like it's too many people, too many Americans, I guess they I haven't really seen much else going on in like the travel world that was interesting. What else y'all got?
Yeah, my bad, Keys. I gotta run now, but just to finish my thought real quick. What was I talking about? I was talking about my setup. Yeah, setup. I missed my setup. I'm bringing some stuff. Or I brought some stuff to CTG that I'm gonna like use from the setup that I had. The Starlink has been good, but if you don't have a line of sight, like if you don't have a good enough balcony or some shit, like it really don't work that well. You got to really make sure you got a good like, rooftop or balcony to put that motherfucker on, and you're really just kind of getting like shit internet. But it's been dope. It's been fast. Yeah. It's definitely worth it. But we just gotta like when we're picking different spots to stay. If we go to Cali or whatever, we got to make sure there's a place to put the Starlink. And when we got the big one, we got and get that little small one. So we got to really have like.
Oh, y'all got the residential one.
Yeah, we got the like standard size. It's not like huge, but it's definitely not. You can't put it in a little backpack. Like that shit, motherfucking big. No diddy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, I know y'all got to run, and we can talk about why y'all decided to get that one versus the backpack one to be more mobile. But should we talk about that later? It's all right. Good. Hey, appreciate you jumping on.
All right, man. Catch y'all.
All right, peace. Yo, what's up? We are still here in the streets with Keys. Back still live. What else we got? Real quick. Let's see. Let me check the chat. Check the chat. See what else we talking about. Keys, you on somebody telling this on. I'll see what they're talking about later. Cool. Migration Medellin is no joke. Stay. Why you want to deal with that? So why would you want to deal with that? I think, once you sign up for this content creator thing, you kind of got to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like whether or not people, because of iShowSpeed, he kind of turned it up, what a streamer kind of is. So he's, in some ways, it made it a little easier to stream with some people. And like iShowSpeed, you know what I mean? Like in Kenya, it was a little bit easier, but I'm sure in some spots, like I said, the malls and things like that, like they didn't really want no cameras out. So for all the good it does, as long as it's good interaction, that's why I say like with creators, we got to make sure that when we do stream and we do go live and we do have chicks, we got to make sure that, we treat them right and treat them with respect. Don't try to make them look like hoes and all of that. Just really kind of be a little bit more delicate, because if you ruin it, then you ruin it the next time you want to go, or you ruin it the next creator want to go. Like, nah, last time I was on somebody's stream, they said I was a hoe. You know what I mean? Like, so like, we got to really protect the places and the people who kind of let us get our shit off. This new range looks pretty good. Damn. That range looks good. Anybody get any sneakers this weekend? This weekend, I saw JD was having a sale. If you go past JD, I bought these little New Balances. They was like $47. It was the New Balance 2000. It was called. It was like black, silver, and red or something. I bought those because it was $47. Like I need a shoe in Kenya that's like I don't give a damn about. That looks pretty stylish. They look not much different than my Romeros, but you need something a little bit stylish where you can be like, man, them joints cooked. Throw them away or wipe them off or give them away or whatever. So, because like any shoe, they got a clear bottom, man. Clear bottom and suede it's going to be a recipe for disaster in like somewhere like Kenya. So yeah, if you got a JD next to you, as long as you sign up for an email account, they give you $20 off. So they was 65 originally, $20 off. So it came up to 47 once they did everything. So you got a JD, at least sign up for the account and get your free $20 if you want to buy some shit. Uh, Driving while streaming looks nice. Yeah, see, this is the reason why. So when I was in Kenya, a lot of time I would have to use my main phone, and this is my main phone. This is the 17 that you're seeing right now, and then I would be using this to monitor the chat. Where I would rather it be the opposite way because my main phone got all my bank information, it got all my bank information, it got my Uber, it got my Cash App, it got all of that. So I want a better phone for this where I can just stream with this um, and hopefully the connection is as clear as this because it's a better phone, better modem, and all that. That's the main reason because, like, I don't want if I'm streaming with my bullshit phone, I don't want the main one to get snatched because that's a problem in some of these countries is snatching. Brazil, no different than like Kenya. They'll definitely warn you, put your phone away, put your phone away, put your phone away. So yeah, so that's the main reason I'm getting me a streaming phone. Between in the next couple of days, I'm definitely gonna get me a new streaming phone. Um, he said modem. Nah. Keys, I just purchased a 2026 Mustang GT Coupe. Fellas, if you want a good dating life in the States, you need a nice car. I would say it definitely helps. This, I got, this is a Mustang GT Coupe too. Um, I had it for a little while now, 2 years now. So definitely cool. Some days I wish I hadn't bought it, but some days I'm like, I'm happy. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted one of these so bad for so many years from a kid, like a 1996. I was like, oh my God, I love the Mustang. So, yeah, but I would agree. Like, if you're going on dates or whatever, you want to be able to pull up in something nice. But those notes take up so much money and then it makes you a little bit less flexible. That's why I've been thinking about, like, selling it and all that other stuff like that just to get out of it. And I need to, like, really work on my Jeep in the next whatever because that's the easier one to keep because it's paid off and everything. So I thought about selling it and taking the money and doing some stuff, but then I'm like, when you got a paid off car, you need to hold on to that motherfucker for dear life. But I need to work on it because it still need that coil pack. My brother said he was gonna work on it, but like I said, I be trying not to ask my brother for too many favors. The other day I needed him to come to my job, get my registration sticker, and then drive to my house. This is like a 40-minute drive to another 40-minute drive to put my registration sticker on my car, just so they wouldn't tow my shit. Because, like if your registration bad in my parking lot, they'll tow your shit. So he had to do all that. So I be trying to like limit the shit I asked my brother for because he hold it down, which I've held him down a bunch in the past too, but he hold it down. So, yeah, get you a cool car, I guess. You know what I mean? If you dating. Let me get off this little side of the track because this shit is raggedy as hell, loud as hell. There we go. That road was terrible. So good swag, nice shoes, nice sense of style, nice clothes. Have a good day. Like, let me get this $500 car payment just to go date in the States. Listen to that. Show enough, shit. You're not wrong. I'm not saying it makes complete sense. But I think ultimately you gotta like cars. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be a car. Like, I'm a car guy. I change my own brakes, shit like that. Like I'm a car guy for sure. So you gotta like cars. What the fuck? Fuck is he texting me about? Somebody from work texting me. Fuck. Any chance? Any chance you can grab me a Red Bull on your way in? I forgot to grab them at Safeway. Grab me 2 Red Bulls. Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway, back to the chat. Back to the chat, man. 2 Red Bulls is OD. It's cool because I got some work for his fucking ass to do when I get to work too. So good. You text just in time because I got some shit for you to do to put in my office. I got a new fucking I got a new desk. I've been asking for a new desk for a long time. And fucking so I got some shit for him to put together. So I got you. Keith, what up? We need to belt to ass a quarterly thing, annual thing. Yeah, I mean, I know some people was texting me saying, yo, we need a part 2 of that. Other creators. I'm like, yo, just yeah. We don't want to water it down when something calls for it, and it's a bunch of shit that we gotta talk about all at once. Like I said, I don't want to do a stream every day going at somebody back and forth. But if it calls for it eventually, it's like, okay, well, fuck it, we'll talk about it now. Yeah, god damn, going to that concert, fucking traffic is terrible. Why would you jump in front of me like that, man? Baby. Has anybody went to the Jay-Z show yet? Anybody went to the Jay show yet? I see you keep doing subliminals to my boy Drake, man. But anybody been to the Jay show? Anybody went to go see Chris and Usher and shit? I want to go to a good concert. I ain't been to many concerts for sure. Not stadium concerts. I only been to 2 stadium concerts. So, yeah, anybody been to Jay? Traffic is crazy now. Yeah, I'm on 495 for sure. Jay just reminded everybody who he is and why he's untouchable. Jay is the greatest rapper of all time for sure. It's a zoo right now. The show starts at 8. Yeah, fuck that. I'm trying to get out of Dodge. Not gonna lie, every blue moon and call the keys. Yeah, again. Mention. I'm already getting hella shoes signals from women. Still, women love bombs. That's funny. Lightning still the third world ugly with a nice car. And that's fun. Hey, if you're gonna be ugly, man, you gotta have something that you can't be everything, man. You can't be everything. You can't have the worst drip, be fat, ugly, bald, no car, and then be like, man, these American women don't want me. They don't want me. Now you better find what, man, hell nah. You better find something, brother. You better find something that can help you. You need an equalizer. You better learn how to be funny. Better get your money up or something. God damn, you better for sure. You know what I mean? You can't be mad because a girl don't want you for nothing. You know what I mean? She can't even kind of make herself be like, same thing we do with chicks. A lot of y'all married chicks that wasn't best looking, but she had a nice personality. She had a good job. Life got a little easier once she could help with the bills, or she held you down when you was locked up. A lot of y'all married those chicks, and I don't blame you. You know what I mean? They can't be like, man, you kind of big, and your clothes is kind of terrible. You kind of, the hair terrible. You got to find something like, you know what? She got a little stomach, but she got a little ass. She got some big titties. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta, just like them. You know what I mean? We gotta make ourselves agree with it. You know what I mean? We gotta make ourselves. What y'all been listening to? How y'all feel about that new Future? That new Future. I heard the first couple songs and then I skipped around a little bit. First couple songs sounded all right. I'm not a big Future fan, but it was like ain't nothing else come out. So how y'all feel about that Future? Some people were saying it was trash. But I think you gotta let it rock for a couple days before you just decide. But I didn't even know he was coming out with a new album. Like, man, the promo for these albums been terrible. They just coming out like shit. Like, I didn't even know you was dropping. He said, "Damn." He said, "New Future trash." To be honest, yeah. I listened, like I said, the first couple sounded about like the biggest Future fan. I hate these albums that hide the features until like later on. Like, tell me the features that like is this on here so I can just go to those songs. I get it, you want to make me listen to the whole album, but when I see an album with no features, I'm like, this seemed kind of low budget, man. Because most albums got a few features, other than like J. Cole or something. New Juicy J and Project Pat, they got an album together. I always like Project Pat. Like Project Pat got a certified classic for me with that Mr. Don't Play. That's a certified classic. That might be my favorite Down South album outside of 400 Degrees. 400 Degrees and Mr. Don't Play and When the Smoke Clears are arguably like my three, probably. Ghetto D is probably number 4, pause. But those three right there for Down South albums might be my 3 favorite. I think. Nah, T.I. and Jeezy got to have at least one in that top. Let's see. Mr. Don't Play is amazing. But, like, damn, would I give Thug Motivation 101 out of that top 3? So let's call it a top 5. Trap music, Thug Motivation, Mr. Don't Play, When the Smoke Clears, 400 Degrees. Damn, that would mean Wayne don't get one in there. And Carter 2 got that's actually a lot of albums in the South that like was classics. But I don't know. Long story short, I love Mr. Don't Play. Yeah, Carter 2 though. Yeah, man, Carter 2 is incredible. So I don't know. Them goats. All right, I'm gonna check it out. Thug Motivation 101 is a classic for sure. DMX Dark. Yeah, we talking about Down South. DMX is up north. We talking about Down South album. Yeah, if you talking about up north, then all them get bumped out. Get Rich or Die Trying, The Blueprint, shit like that kind of just goes right, takes over that. You know what I mean? Like, so, but Down South, yeah, DMX got 2 classics, arguably. I saw a conversation the other day. Now I'm stuck in traffic. So I saw a conversation the other day. Who do y'all think had the best second album that was better than their first album? If you can think of them. I think the options was like Kanye, Late Registration versus College Dropout. They was saying, there was a couple of them who they said that Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City is better than his first album. Whose second album was better than their first album? And I think that's hard to do right there, because typically the first album is the one where you like, okay, nah, you really doing some shit. Like 50 Cent, that what was that second album? That second album, I ain't gonna lie, was kind of trash. What was that? What was the name of that shit with the scribbling all over it? What was the name? Not Mini, man. What the fuck was the name of that? Dang, I can't even think of it right now. But who's second? If y'all can think of a second album, they was talking about T.I. Trap music is better than his I'm Serious, which I agree. Ludacris. What was that? Word of Mouth versus whatever that first album was. It was a couple of people they was talking about that was better. He said Buster for sure. Massacre, yeah, the Massacre, yeah. Massacre was kind of low-key trash. I only liked a couple songs on there like that. I'm gonna die tonight. Like that was like my favorite song on that CD. Outkast, ATL, yeah, for sure. Life and Time of Sean Carter, Volume 2. That's the third album, though. Volume 2 is underrated for sure. People act like they hate it, but it had at least like 5 singles on that motherfucker. Money, Cash, Hoes, Jigga What, Jigga Who. Money and a Thing. Hard Knock Life. And there was like one more on there, but I can't think of what it is right now. Oh, they were saying Biggie's second album, Life After Death, is better than the first album, which I agree with. Charles thinking that too. Take Care Take Care is better than the first album. Mobb Deep. I don't know any Mobb Deep albums. I know that's Bank shit. I don't know no Mobb Deep shit. It Was Written better than Illmatic to me. Nas, okay. Sonically better than Illmatic. Like I said, my favorite Nas album is I Am. I love the beats on there. You got Timberland. You got Scarface on there. You got, man, like, Leah's on there. Like, that album is right where I need Nas to be. Like, not so philosophical, but having fun with it and all that. Jay-Z. You think Volume 1 better than Reasonable Doubt? I like Volume 1 better than Reasonable Doubt, especially with the beats, but a lot of people definitely would not agree with that one. Like, God damn, traffic. Just wild shit. I got 30 minutes to get there, and I still got like, God damn. Oh, shit. How you late? Being late for overtime is like being late for a fundy. Like, dog, what are you doing? Ghostface Killer, Supreme Clientele, Volume 1 is my favorite. Okay. One of the worst albums? Hell nah, man. Like, Jay was rapping some shit like Lucky Me. One of my favorite songs by Jay. Like, that shit reigns true even today for any celebrity. Like, shit, dance floor, hot ass mess. Like, people want to sue you and all types of shit. That shit. Nah, I fuck with Lucky Me. I fuck with a bunch of shit on there. Can I Get It? Yeah, Can I Get It? Yeah, damn. 5 singles on that motherfucker. Even Jay hates Volume 1. I think they hated the packaging of Volume 1. I don't think they hate Volume 1. I think they hate the videos trying to be puffing them, but I don't know if we can hate the rapping. If you get past X17, you should be good. Hey, Khalid, I'm at exit 22, brother. I'm at exit 22 and I'm still ain't good. Up. 36 Change Jay, Lucky Jay that do Lucky Me and Classic. Sure, Jay's the best rapper. Volume 1 was tough. You Must Love Me. Some Kelly Price, Jake Grins. No, yeah. Can I Get It? Was cool. Say, yeah, that's second word of mouth. Yeah. So shit, the most thing that I'm fucking excited about this upcoming week is the Odyssey comes out, which is that Christopher Nolan. A lot of people it was supposed to be some cast problems at first, but now they acting like that's the greatest movie of all time. Now, I don't know if that's just marketing, but Christopher Nolan is, he produced classics, so you kind of got to give him a shot. I wasn't going to see it because some of the casting I thought was kind of weird, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I'll probably go see it. The Odyssey, come on, I think this Thursday coming up. Dang, I think I might actually be at work. Hold on, damn, am I gonna be at work on Thursday? Maybe I won't be seeing on Thursday, Friday. I can't even remember what my schedule is now. Second now, be on the streets for sure. I'm gonna see it for sure. Yeah, ain't nothing else. Did anybody go see that whack ass Supergirl? That Supergirl shit, like that shit flop because I ain't hear nobody. Like, I don't know if Marvel getting the picture that people do not want to go see like 8 straight girl superhero centric movies in a row, like, or DC. I'm sorry, DC, but it's all the same shit. Like that. Yeah, I'm tired of that shit. Like, it's kind of getting too overdone. What was that, Miss Marvel and all that other shit like that? She-Hulk and like, nah, man, just get back to the regular OGs, man. Outside of this Odyssey thing, the only movie else I want to see is the fucking shit. That's the only shit I'm really looking outside of like. That's the only movie I'm really looking forward to is the Odyssey and that. I think that's it. I think that's it. Girl had no promo at all, man. Yeah, none. Like, damn. Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Yep, Spider-Man. Even though I don't like when they do the sad Spider-Man, like when they did that little like, I want to say it was like the Tobey Maguire, like it might have been like the third Spider-Man. That was kind of like Spider-Man, kind of sad. I don't really like that, and it's like it looked like another one of them, but he lost his girl. That's fucking mount worked pretty good. I thought it should shake off. But I don't like sad Spider-Man, man. I prefer happy, fun Spider-Man, but I'll take it, I guess. Ain't nothing else out. Evil Dead was good. I don't know if y'all watched this show called Silo, but that shit is back now. It's on Apple TV. That's a good ass show. Yeah. Story was garbage. Yeah, I seen Supergirl. It was not bad. It was not super good either. Damn. Supergirl was dumpster juice. Supergirl was trash. Her was trash. People want him about casting based on speculations. Christopher Nolan is your favorite director. I don't know. He got some eye joints, but favorite director? Oh, I can give him that, man. That's who would be my favorite director then? If it's not him. I mean, it's hard to argue Spielberg though. You know what I mean? Spielberg is the GOAT. We talk about all them classics when we was a kid. It's hard to argue Spielberg versus Nolan, man. Yeah. Christopher Nolan got shut the fuck up when Spielberg's talking. Like, hold on, hey, we here for some real movie directors. You know what I mean? Nah, Christopher Nolan is dope though for sure. But I have to look at both of them movies like back to back and be like, all right, what's their list of fucking movie versus? Yeah. The New Age. The New Age, it looked like Ryan Coogler was on his way, but I don't know. It looked like Jordan Peele was on his way. Yeah, there ain't many like new directors that you like. Uh, Ryan Coogler, Quentin Tarantino. I think the shit was so choppy. Ryan Coogler, Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese, Disclosure Day. That's what I went to go see when I was in. It was Disclosure Day. It was decent. It had some good action in it. It had a good payoff at the end when they start showing stuff and all that. That was pretty cool. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad. Ryan Coogler's Beast. Watch Obsession. Yeah, I gotta watch Obsession. I saw a lot of the information about that, but I didn't watch it. I love the young dude that did Creed. His speech is weird though. Yeah, that's Ryan Coogler. I think he just super Cali. Like when you hear him, even when I don't know if you seen that video, I thought it was kind of like forced at first, but yeah, nah. When you see the video when he's at the bank, he's trying to deposit some money, and they think he's doing some fraud, and they don't realize that he's a famous director. His voice still the same, you know what I mean, from the Bay, you know what I mean, whatever. He talk just like Nipsey Hussle, man. Every time I hear him, I'm like, if Nipsey Hussle was a film director. Sure. before we get off here, yo, what can I do to make this what can I do to make this next Kenya Part 2 saga even better, man? That's kind of been keeping me up at night. Like if I decide to go back, how can I ensure that it's lit? Because you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. How can I ensure? And like when I ask Banks shit like that, I don't know, you the YouTuber. Like, thanks, Banks. I appreciate the suggestions, brother. But what can I do to ensure, like, you know what, this is upper level? He said Twitter. Hell no, Bars. That Twitter time. Oh shit. Bark's always gonna give some ill-advised response. Twitter time. Oh shit, Twitter. I can't do the Twitter. Anything but the Twitter. Anything but the Twitter, man. Can't get any better than the first trip. Damn. I'm going to Mombasa, Toad. I'm going to both, though. I'm going to Mombasa. So I don't agree with that can't get better. I think if you got better chicks on the stream, if that's possible, I think the trip is better. I think if I got better chicks and did other stuff, the trip is better. But going to two places, I think is going to help it too. So I don't know. We'll see. He said, "Oh no, yo, what up, Big Worm Vlogs? Get that VIP section to see the top tier joints." Yeah, we gotta find. We gotta get the. We gotta reach beyond our level. We gotta reach beyond like where we were last time for sure. You might be hard to top chapter one. Do a street team boxing. Yo, what the fuck? That's Travis. I can't see the chat as much. Hold on. Tournament with all the girls you meet last week. The final girl standing win 100. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really into girls beating each other up. Like, hey, oh my gosh, she a baddie. She cute. Punch the other one in the face. I'm not really into that. I know some guys are, but I think you ain't gonna get no baddies to punch each other in the face. I don't think that's happening. You gonna get some strong chicks. You might need to do that in Brazil. Yeah, you might need to do that in Brazil. Some strong athletic chicks that want to fight each other or something. But I don't think the chicks in Kenya is being as polite as they are. Like, you know what? Let's fight. Yeah, maybe we could do something else, some other challenge or something. Hello? All right, can y'all hear me? My bad. My phone went dead. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Shit. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Had that shit on the stand, wasn't monitoring the battery. Bro, when you streaming, your fucking battery go dead so goddamn fast. It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You gotta have a fucking power pack surgically to that motherfucker for sure. This shit is fuck. Yeah, we here. My bad, y'all. I said gotta monitor the battery level, like first rule of streamer university. But nah, he said once we make the one girl the recruiter, my bad. I'm sorry. You gotta have a pool party or house party. I think you gotta find some place to have it. When we looked at like villas in Nairobi, that shit looked sad. That shit looked absolutely sad. Hold on one second. Um, all right. Gotta get some. Why the fuck did my phone keep going off? What the fuck? It's the worst shit ever. I hope he is all right. Yeah, hold on here. Twerk off house party for 12,000 shillings. Winner takes all. Twerk off. Keith, you know now. Later land, you good to go. How you doing? Yeah, nah, for sure. I think now that I know where to go, I think it'll be a little bit better for sure. For sure. Know where to go, know the money, know all the stuff like that. I think it'll be a lot better. Let me see. Red Bull. I think he do like two small ones or something. Dang. I don't know. I'm trying to find some. Keith, why you be having these special ed babies in this space always talking about you? Man, I don't know, man. It come with the territory. That's why I don't mind it. Like I said, I remember when nobody cared what I did. Nobody at the beginning. You're like, man, I don't even know. Was this a good decision? Should I even have made this channel? So I get it. So I be like, you know what? At least it ain't that. At least it ain't that. So you got to deal with it. You know what I mean? If you want to be lit, you want to be the guy, you gonna have to deal with some fuckery. Unfortunately, you gonna have to deal with some fuckery. Damn, which one did I like? I can't even remember which joint I liked. Was it peach tea? I don't know. Why the fuck my phone keep going off? All right, y'all. I think I'm about to get off of here. Fuck, man. Oh, let's see. Oh. It's good, bro. Bad. Kind of bad. We here. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here, man, to the next live. I'll holler at y'all, man. I'll holler at y'all when I get off. Hit me. Need anything. Appreciate all y'all for coming in the chat, just hanging out with us for the Saturday live, man. To the next live, we out.